Wow, I'm on fire right now. I'm actually sequencing things the correct way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hi, welcome back. Pack one, pick one. Sorry, my mic was cut off for the first 30 seconds. So we're going with Pelukrinos Reborn. Here's a snapshot of what it does. It's a 4/5 with reach. You can transform it for 6 and 2 life or 7. It's basically a Worm Coil engine, but instead of Death Touch, it's reach. So one gets lifelink, one gets reach on the 3/3s that are born when it dies. I don't think there's a lot of Hydras in this set, so I'm not really sure what to do with that piece of it, because it does have, yeah, or another non-token Hydra you control dies. You can create that stuff, but I don't think there's many Hydras in this set. I don't know. I guess that card. Oh, that seems good. Stormclaw Rager. From a graveyard, not just your graveyard, from a graveyard. Seems good. Invasion of Olgratha. When it comes in, it deals 3 damage to any other target and you gain 3 life. That's good. Creates a 3/3 flyer. Oh, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on it and you gain 1 life. Well, that seems like a good card. We'll go ahead and grab that. Gift of Completion. When it ETBs, incubate 3 whenever a Phyrexian you control dies. Surveil 1. We don't have much for Phyrexians at the moment, but that could be a good card in our deck. Invasion of Moag. This is actually a really good card. Let's grab this. When it ETBs, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, and then when you flip it, at the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It's quite good. And we still haven't fully committed to a black-red deck yet, so. Interesting. This would have been a good card in our Phyrexian deck yesterday. Storm the Seed Core. Nah, no thanks. Furia? Oh boy. I guess maybe just the Angelic Intervention? Or, I don't know, maybe I take this Sculpted Perfection for now. Yeah, we'll do that. We are continuing to stay open. Yesterday I swore off the set, and here I am again 24 hours later playing it, but, you know, whatever. Had a pep talk from a friend. Told me to get back on the horse. Okay. Wow. This can be a really good card. Doesn't really go with anything that we're picking, though. We don't have any blue. I think we'll take an Angelic Intervention. Ooh, this could be good if we end up going with the Pelukrinos. That'll help us with the green cost, because we can tap it, untap it again. Alright, we'll take the tracker. Overgrown Pest? Sure. Alright, we need to pick an avenue here. We're slowly starting to climb into that green, right? Stormclaw Rager can be a really good card in the Steel and Sack deck, if you can put it together. But you need to get a few of those Furnace cards in order to make that a good deck, right? I don't remember exactly what it's called. Something Furnace, or Furnace something. Furnace Rains, maybe? I don't think we're going to be a Phyrexian deck, so I'll probably ditch that one. I don't mind this for a trick. It's pretty good. I like this card, the Traumatic Revelation, because if you whiff, you get an Incubate 3 out of it. And that's a pretty good deal, all things considered. Because this card is... Typically, these kinds of cards are good in your hand early in the game. Terrible when you draw them late, but... Oh, that's interesting. I don't think it's a particularly good card, but... Maybe you should have taken the Flywheel Racer there, just for the fixing. Interesting. Do we have anything that's worth flickering? I don't think so. Overgrown Pest, maybe. Oh, can you flicker one artifact, creature, or enchantment? So when you flip this thing, you could actually... Oh, it's not an enchantment. Never mind. It's a creature. It turns into a creature, so you could flicker the creature. Oh, nope. Hey, sorry, too slow. Reading cards. Sorry, my bad. What? Rampaging Raptor. 4/4 Trample Haste. Gets +2/+0 end of turn. Whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls or battle that player controls. So, basically Questing Beast, but instead of planeswalkers... Oh, it hits planeswalkers too. Wow. So it's just a better Questing Beast? Doesn't have the Death Touch. Or Vigilance, I guess. Ragavan. Wow, that's tempting. Do we splash Ragavan? Huh. What am I doing here? I don't know what to do. I am at a loss. Angelic Intervention, I guess. Okay, Renata's a good card for us. Power is equal to your devotion to green, which could be pretty good. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1. Each other creature, not just green creatures. So that's a good card. We'll take that. War Historian. 3/3 with reach. As indestructible as long as it attacked a battle this turn. Okay. I'm cool with that. Alright, I think we're not going to be running that card. Furnace Rains. That's the card I was talking about. I think we just take the... Ooh, that Double Striker is tempting. Oh, so is this card. Nah, I think we'll take the... Oh boy. Either the double strike or the backup. This card is really good with with other backup creatures. So I wonder if we just grab this, knowing that it makes our backup creatures that much better if we can find them. When this thing ETBs, if an opponent casts a blue or black spell this turn, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. I think we'll splash... No, you can't really splash for Ragavan, can you? Because you want Ragavan in your hand, like, on turn 2. And you shouldn't splash for a card you want to play on turn 2, right? I'll take the 2/2 flyer, I guess. Or we could just really lean into the green thing. Be kind of fun. Maybe we can get the Galta and Mirvin, or Miran, or whatever the heck the thing is called. The thing that absolutely wrecked us yesterday. Italy wrecked us too, but... Force cycling seems like it would be good in our deck, right? We're just grabbing big, beefy green things. Ooh, that's a good card. Bola is the one that comes in with backup, right? Backup 1. Whenever this creature attacks, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. Might play it because we're kind of light on removal. We don't really have much for removal, so that actually might make... This might make the deck, sadly. Ragavan, I don't think you are going to make the deck. Had you been a pack 1, pick 1, I would be building a red deck right now. And I would have all kinds of options in front of me. Seed of Hope is a trap card. You think it looks good because it replaces itself and it puts a card in? Yeah, I just don't. I mean, we'll put it into our deck in case we need to use it, but... Another flicker card. We're not going to play more than one of those, right? Maybe if we get some cool creature we can flicker in our next pack. Grab the uncommon. Oh, our curve is looking pretty decent. I feel like this card is another one that's like a trap. But with that said, it's not like getting to 8 mana in this format is super duper hard. Hey, we got choices. All right. Ooh, Stoke the Flames. All right. Invasion of Ikoria. When it ETBs, search your library and graveyard for a non-human creature with mana value X or less. Put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle. For each non-human creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Boy, 6. That's an awful lot. Wonder if this is just a better card. There's some removal I was talking about. When this thing attacks, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Put a 1/1 counter on it for each 1/1 counter on this. Okay, we'll take that. Oh man, we have a tough choice to make here. We have 3 tough choices to make here. Finn's good. We're not going to poison anybody out, but he's a 2-drop 1/3 with Death Touch. That's very good. This thing is awesome if you can get it flipped on turn 5 and you're attacking with 2 5/5s on turn 5. This is some of that removal that we were talking about not having, so maybe we grab that. Looking okay in my 2-drop spot, so we don't need Finn. Finn would be nice, though. I think we'll just take the Intercessor, because we need removal in this deck. Oh, man. Shoot. Okay. Deep-Root Wayfinder is a good card for us. It's going to help us dig for more mana. Cosmic Hunger is good. Again, removal that we don't currently have, but we'll take Deep-Root. Another Stoke the Flames. Jeez. If Ragavan just would have been pack one, pick one, we'd be building a pretty good deck. I've seen some pretty good red cards go by. I think we'll take the Cosmic Hunger this time. What is this thing? Rampaging Geoderm. Nice. Jumping Kavu. Yeah, we'll take the Kavu. Another Rampaging Geoderm. Okay, this is a good card for us. That's the one that lets you go seek out a land and then put it onto the battlefield tapped. Oh, I'll tell you what, if we can grab a couple more Rugged Highlands, I start thinking about putting Ragavan back in this deck. I'm not loving the deck. We've picked up enough removal now that Urn of Godfire should not be in our deck. We don't need two of these. Wildwood Escort. Aerial Boost can probably go to the sideboard. Oh, that's a fun card. This would be a fun one to build around. Not a good card to get at the end of pack 3. We don't really have good flicker creatures, so we can probably get rid of that. We'll grab the uncommon for the collection. I'm not going to play 2 Arachnoid adaptations. And we finish the packs going red, red, red. Of course. Alright, we ditched the Rugged Highlands. 9-8 seems like a pretty good combination to me. One more cut to make. Sunder the Gateway. Destroy target artifact, battle, enchantment, or creature with flying. We are in trouble against flyers. I mean, we got a couple of reaches, I guess. It's not a huge deal, but I kind of want to see what this is like running it in the main deck. Cosmic Hunger's our removal. That's good. That can be good. Double Striker, Overgrown Pest is good. War Historian to attack our one battle. And it has reach. Bullet Slinger can be good. Jumping Kavu can be good. Fertilid's Favor. Yeah. Jeez, what did we cut here? What do we cut? I think it might be this thing. Okay. How are we looking overall? We have a 3.3. Yeesh. That's a pretty high average on the old mana curve. Not great. We are running 16 creatures. Oh, and a hefty combination of creatures. Look at this. Wow. That's insane. Anyway. For instance, 2 sorceries, an enchantment, 1 battle, 17 land. Alright. Yeah, I'm cool with this. I want to get the right lands in there, though. Wonder if that changed during the update. Used to put in the right lands for me. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, we want to typically have more mana in our hand with this deck, but we actually have some early enough plays that we can probably keep this. Check out the bedhead this morning. Nice. Fear my 1/1 with vigilance. You no longer have to fear my 1/1 with vigilance. Okay. So next turn, we'll take the 2 here if they swing. Next turn, we play the Overgrown Pest. Oh, they're going to transform it already? Interesting. What did we... Oh, it reshuffles. Okay. Whew. I thought I put it to the bottom of the deck. We're only 5 turns away from casting that Copper Host. Interesting. You have a counter? They have the Vanquish card in their hand, I take it. Ooh, Deadly Derision. Interesting. You know what? We just hold here. Because we've got a big beefy 8-drop in our hand, so no sense in getting too aggressive right now. Ouch. And then we can hit it for 2. That's nice. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. That's nice. Oh, not going for it. Interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gang. We need a creature. I'm running 16 of them in this deck. Although we played 3 of them, but... My deck is just going to come right on out today and say, not today, man, not today. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so we can block one of the 1/1s. I'm shocked they haven't gone after that battle. Like, it would be a 6/6 if they can flip it. And it's only going to get bigger as the game goes on, right? Interesting. They must have just a big bad bomby in their hand. I can't... There's no other way to see this, right? Like, there's got to be something that they're just trying to get mana to play. What is this thing? When it ETBs Incubate 4, whenever a permanent you control transforms or a permanent enters the battlefield under your control transformed, you may draw a card. Do this only once per turn. Wow. Alright, so we have enough to cast the Copperhost Crusher next turn as long as they don't take out our Portent Tracker. And we've got enough power on the battlefield to make attacking that battle tricky. I really don't want them to flip that battle. And I need to get rid of Zimone and Dina. Oh, that's... We just got wrecked. Oh, that stinks. Really needed that card. Okay, if they send the 4/4, I'm fine blocking with my 4/4 to get rid of it. Same thing with the 1/1. Obviously, the 3/4 we're going to block if they send it. We'll probably double block the 3/4 if they send it. I'm sorry, what? Wow. I'm in serious trouble. I mean, I'm assuming they'll block the 2/2 with their 3/4. There's no reason not to. I'm tapped out. The only reason I sent there is because they've got a crap ton of flyers and just one on the ground, so the only one I can block is the 4/4. So there was, I mean, might as well get the 4 damage in while you can. I don't know. I'm assuming they're going to flip this 5/5 here. Or not. It's a 5 damage battle. They're going to make it a 6/6. Jeez. That Zimone and Dinah, whatever. It's trouble. It's basically the only damage we've taken this last 4 or 5 turns is this card. Just pinging us for 2 at a time. Man, this card is so good. Zephyr Singer. Convoke Flying Vigilance, 3/4. When it ETBs, put a flying counter on each creature that convoked it. I mean, that's insane. That's so good. It's so good. And this thing. Eesh. Oh, hey, it's a Phyrexian creature. At least they can't send it back to my hand. It's kind of nice. Yeah, if they swing here taking me down to 7, I'm just dead next turn unless I can remove their stuff, so. I mean, they can let the whole thing hit. It's not going to matter. We're losing this game. Good game. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you block this? What are you doing? Seriously? I don't understand that play at all. There is no oops. That's why I said good game. Swing at me. I'm trying to let you get your whole attack with 30 creatures to get your 750 gold. I'm trying to be a nice guy. Oh, come on, dude. Just kill me. What are you doing? All right. Well, our deck kind of did its thing. We ramped into our big baddie. On to game 2. That Strixhaven card. That messed us up good. This person thinks I envy them. I see you envy me. Well, I am green. Fear my placid rotten tail. Fear me! No. I love the art on this thing. That's awesome. It's the first time I've looked at it. Look at this. That's great. Oh, that's fantastic. What a fun card. Alright, that's a good target for our Fertilid's Favor. interesting. I mean, Etched Familiar's sole purpose is to die as a chump blocker. That's like that's its whole thing. Wow, we could be in line to just win this thing next turn depending on what they have here. Okay, not quite gonna win it. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So we send the 4/4 and the 2 there, and the 2/2, or the 4/6 and the 2/2. So then they have to block both. Well, they don't have to block the 2/2, I guess, but then the 1/1 dies or the 3/2 die. Yeah, they were in trouble. Cool. Turns out a double striker you can pump with backup is quite good. 1-1. Alrighty. This is not great. We have 2 planes and nothing but green. Hey, there's our Pelucranos. Forest Cycling, Wildwood Escort. Wow, this isn't super great either, but I think we're gonna keep it. What do we put back? I guess we throw that away. Boy, this is gross. We need some luck here. I need some serious luck here. That's gonna help. Alright, so we're up against a Blue-White Flyers deck. Hopefully they don't have removal for this. They probably do. And it's blue-white, so it's not going to be the removal that's helpful for me. That creates the 2/3/3s. It's going to be the removal that locks it down. With the arrest card, or the blue one that turns it into an 0/2 with no abilities. It's going to be one of those. Okay. Nice. Oh, oh, oh! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Oh, buddy. That's a major bummer when that happens. I'm going to hold on to my Cosmic Hunger in case they have another big bad card that I need to get rid of. So I think this next turn we probably play out Wildwood Escort and go get our 6/5 Trampler back. Woof! Going wide. Luckily, we have enough power and toughness on the board that if they want to swing, it's going to cost them. I'm tempted to get rid of that Marshal of Zhalfir. This is the one that lets you copy a target spell? Yeah. So the way these work, right, is you have to cast the spell, and then while it's on the sack, you pay 1, tap it, and sack this thing to copy the spell, right? That's how it works. Going to another event tonight, paper event, Friday Night Magic, for my LGS. We're doing another pre-release event, even though it's technically released. So I guess they're calling it a release event, but they're using the pre-release kits. Looking forward to it. Oh, this card! Oh, that's not the one. Thought it was the Zephyr or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is a good time to play this one out, right? I didn't think they would trade their 4/5 there. Wonder if they have a pump spell. So I think the play here next turn, because we'll have enough mana to do it, I'm going to put out the Bola Slinger. I'm going to pump my 7/6 Trampler. Full send. And then, once they've declared blockers, I'll go ahead and Cosmic Hunger the Marshal of Zhalfir. And hopefully we can just wreck them at that point. If they have a counter spell, we would be the ones getting wrecked, but oh, what's the one blue card? Oh, it's the one that like it sends a card back to your hand. That would be bad news for us. And the fact that they're looking at all of our cards kind of makes me nervous. It makes me think that they probably have that, and they were trying to decide if they wanted to push back my card now. So we aren't going to do that this turn. We're going to try to bait out the pushback card, because if they have it, now is when they would cast it. Okay. Okay. I'm not hating this. It's a bummer that they can tap down my stuff, though. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. That's good, though. That's good for us that they tap that down. That means they can't block with it this coming turn. And they can't activate its ability again. Okay, so they wanted that. So they must have a good spell that they're going to cast. So now if they have the pushback spell, this is really bad news for us, because now they can copy it while it's on the stack. And we might just get riggedy wrecked. But I guess we'll have to find out. A good player would probably play around something like this, or try to. I'm not. I'm just going to push all in. This is why I'm bad at poker, too. Good players push all in when they have the best hand. Statistically speaking, in their head. I'm all like, 50-50? Let's go. Let's race. What do we want to tap down? No, no, I wanted them to block with that. What am I thinking? Ah, silly boy. Silly boy! You did that wrong. You wanted them to block with that 2-2. So I'm going to use the Cosmic Hunger on the 4/4, because if they do have a pushback spell in their hand, I don't want them to use it on my 8/7. If that makes sense. Oh, they've got a counter. They've got something. Okay. So, we do have 8 trample damage. That's good. Our 3/3 will tap something of theirs down. And our 2/2 is going to create a token that's tapped and attacking. So I think we push all. Full send, as they say. We tap down the 4/5. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Leave my stuff alone! Leave it alone! Can't we all just get along? Tap down their 4/5, full send everything. Well, this is gross. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, so it doesn't shuffle the deck. Okay. Be cool to get the, Oh. No, but it is putting the... Shoot. Can I decline? Yeah, that's fine. Gonna tap down the 3/3, I presume. Yep. Okay, that's the right play. I still don't... If I should have... I probably should have not done that, and then I could have... I mean, I'll still 2 turns away from casting that Trampler, though. And this got Pelucranos onto the battlefield to turn early. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I'd be cool with our 8-drop right now. This is a good battle. They've definitely stabilized. From here on out, it's all about who's got the better top decks. I'm not sure what they're... Are they thinking about tapping down my 4/5 and swinging with their 4/5? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, okay, that's what they're... No trick. See? We're setting them up, so next turn if we draw a land, we won't play it out. And they'll think we're sitting on something. I'm just waiting for the Sunfall to come out and wreck my day. The owner of target non-land permanent puts it into their library, second from the top or on the bottom. Alright, now they can swing in for 6. Well, Thibblethip. Look, oh, nice. I've never really paid attention to this one. Just over there cheering as the OP hits me in the head. I think that's the play. I was going to make that other one a 4/4, but if we do it this way, do I want to flip this? It's going to cost me 2 life. That'll take me down to 13. And then there's still the same number of swings away from killing me, so I think we do this. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Well, if they don't have removal, depending on how they play this here, hit a land, would you? Would somebody please just hit a land against me when it matters most, instead of hitting like a ridiculously good card? Like, Brick, you've been on 7 lands for like the last 3 or 4 turns. You're due to hit a land. You've just been ripping straight removals, and I just... Be a land. So then, if they do attack with their... If this is their attack and they have no play, they're dead. They can tap down my Bola Slinger. That's fine. They're going to have to tap their Marshall's Zephyr to do that. Oh, they've got an instant of some sort in their hand. Okay, they're going to tap down the 3/3. Right? You have to tap down my Bola Slinger. It's your only chance at survival. Even then, I think you're dead. Again, depending on what they have in their hand. If they've got another pushback card, then yeah, they're going to live. And they're probably going to find a way to win this thing. They'll tap down the 3/3. We can send the 4/4 and the 3/3. Their 3/3 has to block our 3/3. The other two can't do it. Thank you. Whew! That was intense. Uh-oh. Well... The reason I'm saying uh-oh is because I just looked at the clock and I gotta get going. Where are we at? What are we, 2-1? That was a really long game. Like, super long. We are 2-1. And we're already at almost an hour for the video. Wow, we've played some long games. Alright, I'll be back. Probably wearing a different shirt. And much later in the day. As promised, I'm back and look slightly different. Okay. Just reminding myself of what this deck does before we start playing it again. Because it's been about 4 hours since I had to step away. Alright, big green stompy things. If we can get down early with our double striker, I recall that working out pretty well for us. So, alright, cool. Let's go. We are up against Stony Pony. Ooh, this is a... No, we can't keep this. I mean, obviously we love the 4 lands, but not having a play until turn 6, essentially. This doesn't... I mean, whatever. Alright, well again. It's better. I think we get rid of the Crusher. At least we have a turn 3 play? I'm in a good mood. Let's say hello. Our opponent didn't say hello back. Rude. Discard a card. Sure. Figured I'd rather have 2 3/3s than a 4/4 and a 2/2. Interesting. Wow, I'm on fire right now. I'm actually sequencing things the correct way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's the Mountain Dew from Taco Bell. Oh man, and then the fun stopped. All right, so protection from blue. Beautiful. That was awesome. That was fun. Magic is fun again. Anyway. All right, 3-1. On to the next one. Okay, we are up against Kepler 22B. I am a fan of the Minnesota Twins. And they have a player named Max Kepler. I don't think he spells it like that, though. I think there's 2 P's. Oh, you gonna counter that? Or are you gonna destroy my Sunblessed Guardian? Okay. Well, we have our 6 lands. That's good. Okay, so this is actually, this could work out well here. Take out their 2/2 flyer. I mean, if we're forcing them to burn the removal spell here, I'm totally cool with that. Or pump spell. Whatever, let's get some cards out of their hand, right? Alright. Xerex Strobe Knight, take 2. Oh, it's a 6-drop. Okay. Alright. So, next turn, if they play a creature, we can exile it and attack into their 2/2 with our 3/3s. Feel pretty good about that. Interesting. Gonna give your 0/1 flying. Also interesting. Alright, so they'll attack with their 3/3s because it has vigilance. Why wouldn't you? The heck is this thing? When it ETBs, you may pay X. When you do, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with mana value X from a graveyard without paying its mana cost. The spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. So they can pay 2. Final Flourish. They could cast Final Flourish. But it's not going to do anything. Oh, because they... Oh. Oh, you can do it with the kicker, even though you... That's interesting. Interesting. Didn't realize you could pay the kicker cost if you were casting something from your graveyard. Not much we can do here except hold. We're dead in 2 turns if we can't come up with a solution for their 2 flyers. It's a bummer. This one started off pretty strong, too. Swamp cycling away your 5/5, huh? Must have another juicy card in their hand. Alright, here we go. If we don't get some removal or an answer to their flyers right here, we're just dead. No, we're just dead. Bummer. Oh, you can't win them all, as they say. Am I destined for another 500 finish? We shall see. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely a keeper. See if we actually get to use the Deep-Root Wayfinder here. Don't have a play. Don't have a play. Don't have a play. Darn it. Rampy, rampy, ramp. If an opponent casts a blue or black spell this turn, our opponent doesn't have blue or black. Yeah. I shouldn't be casting that there. I should be flashing it in at the end of their turn, but didn't feel like it. Ooh, nice. Incubate 4. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, Cosmic Hunger got me. Dirty dog. Sure. We are behind. Well, we're going to lose our 5/5 here because they're going to target something and create a... they're going to incubate 2. So they're going to pump this. If they give it +2/+2, then we don't kill it, and we take 4. So I think I would rather block the 4. Although we would take 4 either way, I guess, but whatever. Okay. And then they can flip their token at the end of my turn, probably? Yeah. We are on our heels this game. For sure. Wonder if I should have held on to the invasion of Moag until I had a bigger board state. Okay. So, nah. Because they'll just chump it, and then I'm tapped down, and I've only got 1 blocker, and they're going to have potentially 3 coming at me for 7, taking me down to 3. That would be gross. Any kind of pump, and we're just probably dead. As it is now, we're in pretty terrible shape. Wow. Wouldn't mind seeing one of my big bad bombies here at some point. Oh, I don't really... I guess I don't have like, bombs? Ba-bam-ba-bam-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ran. Okay. This thing would be nice. This thing we can't quite cast yet. 8-drop. That seems good. From your graveyard to the battlefield? Any card? Yeesh. Yeesh. Oh boy, I think I have to continue to just kind of hold out here, huh? Chomp, chump, kill. Yeah, no. I don't like any of my options there. Oh, look at that. It's an enchantment creature. Neat. Card looks familiar. Well, this doesn't really do anything. Target artifact, battle, or enchantment. Not really a good target right now. This enchantment isn't doing much other than giving this thing vigilance. So... I think the beatdown is about to commence. What are you... You're crewing that just to tap it for mana? Like, I'm so confused. Oh. Why wouldn't you play that on your... Why wouldn't you play that and then just... You could have won last turn, right? Am I crazy? Oh, it doesn't have... That's not that Vornaclex. This one doesn't have haste. Okay. And then I think I do this... to destroy that. Seems like kind of a waste, but... Boy. I mean, I think if they just full swing twice here, we're dead, right? Because I don't have any mana. Okay. That worked out pretty well. We just need to keep hitting the right cards, I guess. This might be a mistake, but... Okay. Do I get greedy? I don't think so. Yep. Crew. Okay. In hindsight, obviously I should have gotten greedy there, but that's okay. Okay. That's a bummer. What a great card against us. Wow. Wow, is that a good card against us right now? It just kills my 2/4, right? I hate Death Touch. Because, yeah, then it'll be a... Turns it into a 1/1, and then it'll deal 1 damage. Alright, we've ripped 3 lands in a row. Let's stop with the lands now, please. Okay, we've ripped 3 lands in a row. Let's stop with the lands now, please. Destroy target non-token artifact or an enchantment an opponent controls. Incubate 2. Come on. They're hitting lands too, so at least I feel a little bit better about this. Uh-oh. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming at some point. So we had 14 of our lands out, huh? Our opponent was in a very similar situation. They had 11 of their lands, but not quite the same. I got screwed a little harder than they did. I mean, we had plenty of, not plenty of removal, but we had removal spells to take care of some of this stuff. Or, yeah, I think the other one I think this thing is... yeah, that was gone. That wouldn't have helped us. Well, oh well. I don't know. That was fun. It's kind of a bummer to lose that one. I feel like we had our opportunities, but we just couldn't get through to... If we could have gotten this thing and started pumping this thing on the end of every turn, because it gives a creature +1/+1, that would have been gnarly. But, oh well. Was not meant to be. We finished with this deck 3-3, shocking. And we had some good games in here, so that was kind of fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Some of the games were long, but they were pretty fun games, so have a good one. Peace.